The rest of the record, though, is loaded with incredible highlights, fantastic songs, or little detours that are so weird and unexpected that I can't help but find them stimulating. It's like reading into the personal diary of someone who you're really curious about, or you really care about, or you're really infatuated with, which is Frank Ocean in a nutshell. For the past several years, people have been nothing but obsessed with and infatuated with Frank Ocean. I'm feeling a decent to strong 8 on this thing.
Why can something, someone, the things they say, the way they curate sounds and frequencies that are made available for you to access and consume, why does music make you cry? Blonde is a flash in the pan sort of album. No album in recent memory has garnered such acclaim, such recognition, such emotional attachment as this. But that's the question. Why? Let's explain by breaking it up into 3 different subsections.
What does music do that moves you?
Oh, it's playing with emotions, I suppose. I mean, like take from film music to the modern to popular music. Some of the best songs are all about emotion and connecting with audiences. And I've always just loved getting involved in that world of joy and sadness and love and hate. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. They've done research on sad songs, so it's happening. They literally did functional MRIs and blood work before and after a series of sad songs. And it's phenomenal. There's so many different hormones that are released when we're experiencing a sad song. The key is, it has to be a song that we're going, oh my gosh, I love this sad song, or this sad song reminds me of something that's deeply personal for us.
It's bigger than people think, because obviously not everyone is musical as others, in terms of some people don't listen to music as much, some people don't play music, others do. But then if you take even just like in the car, you might have the radio on, even say using an oven or in your kitchen, there's beeps and things, and in a sense every sound we hear is music. I mean, even the train going past outside my room, that's a form of nature's music, so we don't realise it, but it's constantly just sort of chipping away at our lives, I suppose.
Well, sad songs have a very similar thing, and it's interesting, but it really helps to work through a deeper level of where we have grieving that has yet to be done, can be deeper and more effectively done, or help us even open up the channels so grieving can happen, which has so many physiological, emotional, mental benefits for us.
It's bigger than people think, because obviously not everyone is musical as others, in terms of some people don't listen to music as much, some people don't play music, others do. But then if you take even just like in the car, you might have the radio on, even say using an oven or in your kitchen, there's beeps and things, and in a sense every sound we hear is music. I mean, even the train going past outside my room, that's a form of nature's music, so we don't realise it, but it's constantly just sort of chipping away at our lives, I suppose.
The track for me that psychologically tears me apart the most is Godspeed. In Godspeed, the penultimate track of Blonde, Frank Ocean describes leaving a lover in a respectful manner. The track features many religious overtones, including various references to the Bible sung over a church-style organ, with extensive use of the plagal cadence. This track is so important to me because although you may not love this person the same way you did before, you may not love them at all anymore, but you appreciate the time that you did have together, the feelings they evoked from you. Also, as a Christian, the religious imagery in the lyricism just hits so hard for me. 'Cause 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 Produced by Pharrell Williams, featuring backing vocals from Beyonce, Pink and White details Frank Ocean's memories of his youth and someone close to him who passed away. He remembers this person by recalling the lessons they taught him. The theme of morality plays a key role in this song. In the second verse, he sings about a hurricane destroying everything in its path.
The first pure album that I would completely listen to was Ed Sheeran's Divide, around 2015, somewhere around there.
It was somewhere between 2015 and 17.
Yeah.
I can't put like a. I want to say like this is very like simple, but like 2016. That makes no sense because it's like in the middle, but I think it might be 2017.
Well, for one, I think I listened to one or two Ed Sheeran songs before that from previous albums. Like Lego House is probably still my favourite of his. But I just remember we had the CD, had it on in the car, and I just remember listening to each song. First of all, I really like his musical style. Very acoustic and very, very heartfelt. Specifically, there's one of the tracks, Viviatra Yeye, which is an African dialect which means all will be well. And I think I love that sort of mindset, because that's a mindset I almost have to life. I'm very much an optimist, and like whatever happens, I'm like, well, it's all going to be okay. It's just part of the ride. So that song particularly, with the rest of the album as well, yeah. Just as a 9-year-old boy, 10-year-old boy learning about the way of life, it's just a really good album to connect to.
The hurricane likely references Hurricane Katrina, which hit Louisiana while Ocean was studying at the University of New Orleans.
Whoa! Hurricane Katrina! More like Hurricane Tortilla!
And forced him to relocate to Houston, Texas. As sung in the song's opening lines, the track title references a sunset drive with Ocean and his old friend. He describes the sky as pink and white. When he reminisces about this moment, interestingly, Ocean used those colours in the title of 2 tracks on his 2012 album, Channel Orange, White and Pink Matter.
I wrote a couple of my songs down that actually studies show, and it's really interesting. They've actually they're sharing a few songs that were shown to be very helpful in relationship to sad songs and some of these benefits for our health and well-being. Hello by Adele, interesting. Sorry Seems to Be the Hardest Word by Elton John. I love that song. Oh my gosh. Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. Man, that one is makes me sad just thinking about it. And lastly, Yesterday by the Beatles was shown to elicit a lot of hormonal and physiological action.
Siegfried is the metaphysical breakup song on the album. It is widely rumoured to be a song about Willie Carter, a male model that Frank had brief relations with. The song moves from his love life to his inner life and then back out to his love life. In the first verse, Ocean begins by addressing a lover in a failed romance and goes to reflect on his own life. Ocean's reflections become increasingly more penetrating. The title appears to be a spelling variation on the Germanic name Siegfried, which is composed of the roots Sigur, meaning victory, and Friedhu, meaning peace. I'm not great at German, so you're going to have to tolerate those pronunciations. The name Siegfried has several cultural resonances Ocean may be channeling. Siegfried is a warrior in Norse mythology. In folklore, Siegfried slays the dragon Fafnir and wins the princess Brunhilde. He is considered an archetypal figure of bravery. Siegfried was popularized during the operas of Richard Wagner, 1813 to 1883. Specifically, his 4-part work, Darin des Nibelungen. The song may also reference Siegfried Sassoon, a British war poet who had several homosexual and heterosexual affairs and encounters, echoing Ocean's own bisexuality.
Well, first of all, obviously, lyrics are very important because obviously you can't have a sad song without sad lyrics.
Yeah.
So yeah, and lyrics like that, it's obviously flowing and intertwining with the music itself, and the lyrics just being sung at the right moment, and it's words that also then connect with the audience as well. But deeper than that, like, one of my main areas of my love for music is the harmony and the chords. I love harmony. I mean, I'm singing in various uni choirs at the moment. And as a songwriter, the thing I focus on a lot is what interesting chords can I put in, because chord sequences and progressions can have so much impact on the mood and emotion of a piece. I can't quite pinpoint a favourite because again, so much choice.
Yeah.
But I do know in primary school I performed with two others. You Are the Reason by Callum Scott.
Oh yes.
Which is a lovely piano piece as well, and the other two were duetting it, and I was on piano, and I remember just playing it. First of all, it has that minor fourth chord I just talked about.
Yeah.
And when that moment comes in, it's just really beautiful. Then when their harmony linked together, in the lyrics is "I want you to see, you are the reason." Just that moment is just really. It's just an amazing moment of just music coming full circle. It's like when I think of like sad music and emotional music, that's one of the ones that does swing to mind. First. Going back to Ed Sheeran in that Divide album, Supermarket Flowers. It's just such a heart-wrenching song about him losing his grandma, and it's done so amazingly in the lack of instrumentation, with most of it being just purely high-end piano.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think I've cried to that once or twice, and I remember Ed Sheeran performed that at a recent concert spontaneously at request. He just sang that with one of his team playing the piano, and he teared up as well. And you can just, it's one of those songs you can feel the emotion being poured out.
Overall, I think it's so clear to see how effective this album is in expressing yourself and delivering such a wide range of things, from songs that psychologically tear you apart to songs that bring out such great feelings of nostalgia to songs that just tear you apart and make you feel so sad. I think this album does everything all at once almost. Blonde really is the ultimate emotional experience. It can uplift, it can bring back waves of nostalgia, it can make you cry. It is perfect to me.